because I do want to get into this judge, okay? Let's talk about Miss Christina. What's her name? Christina Peterson, I do believe it is, okay? Now, I was trying to find out more information about what happened with the prior case where a woman was trying to get married and she wasn't allowing them to get married, or she jailed the woman. And we'll get into that. But also, this popped up. And I was like, well, what is this? Okay. Now, what they're saying, for the people that may not know, this judge, Christina Peterson, she's out there in Douglas County. Okay. There was a situation that happened at a nightclub or whatever, lounge, Red Martini in Buckhead, that resulted in her getting in an altercation where she was helping a young woman and ended up assaulting an officer. The officer then took her on to jail because she could not control herself. She was unwilling to give up her name. And we have that video, and I'll probably play that video for you guys to check out. But I've seen in the comments where people have said that this woman has been very problematic over the years, and I haven't known that. But now I'm getting more in tune. Okay, now let's get into it. They're saying allowed to keep all her fees for herself. First year probate judge expected to pocket $280,000. Okay, now I don't think that was like the initial thing. But let's just read this article here. So they're saying that the least experienced judge at one of the lower classes of court in Georgia is due to make a lot of money in 2021. Now, first of all, y'all ain't even have to list that lady as the least experienced like that, even though I know it's true. And I guess y'all starting off because y'all already feel away that she's the most least experienced judge, but she's standing to make a whole lot of money. Girl, I ain't mad at it. Make your money. Because I do feel like some of these judges be making a whole lot and they be doing the least amount of work too. But they're saying more than the governor, oh, wait a minute, not more than the governor now. More than the Chief Justice of the Georgia Supreme Court, more than the Georgia Tuesday. Now, how is she finna make all this? A probate judge typically handles wills and vital records processing for births and death certificates and marriage licenses. They rarely hold trials. Peterson is an attorney. Her predecessor was not. So when she took office a year ago, Peterson convinced the Douglas County Commission to include a $36,688 supplement to her state salary. That sets the judge's pay at $127,798. Now they said, I said, why are you giving her a supplement? Said the commissioner. And the person says, the guider explained, and they said, we give it to the other judges. I said, the other judges don't make fees. So she can pay off the fees. That's crazy work. By law, the probate judge is allowed to keep at least some of those vital record fees. Wait a minute. So we going down there getting our birth certificates and everything, and you mean to tell me the judges are getting a little piece of coin of that? Oh, my. Not only birth, but also death certificates. They're getting some of the fee money. The fee for each record is $25. Former probate judge Hal Hamrick kept half of the death certificate money because he said he personally signed each one. Now, what the fuck kind of scam is y'all running down there? He did no work for the birth certificate processing. The rest of the fees went to the county's general fund. Girl, what the fuck? Now, y'all done learned me something today because I ain't know shit about this, honey. Now, combined with his salary, they said he made about $110,000. But Peterson decided to keep all the vital records money. So she was supposed to get half, but she kept all the money that the people was getting for the vital records. First of all, ma'am, that's already problematic that y'all getting a portion. Okay, because I thought that's supposed to go into the general fund as a whole. And you mean to tell me you get a portion of that, and then you had the audacity to sit up there and get all of it? Well, you really shouldn't have even been getting that, bitch. Listen, ma'am. And this sound like this was back in 2021. So time is catching up with you. All right. They said that at the current rate, combined with her salary, Peterson is projected to make about $280,000 in her first year. She can do that because Douglas County is one of the few in Metro Atlanta that doesn't place a cap on how much fee money the probate judge can keep. Well, y'all should have placed the cap. Now, see, this is where I'm going to be bouncing back and forth. I'm going to be honest with y'all. Some parts I'm gonna have her back on, and some parts I'm not. And I like what you said. She's an actual lawyer. The last man wasn't. First of all, girl, I didn't even know you could be a probate judge and not even be an attorney. I didn't know that. I thought you had to be in there. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't know nothing about that. That is crazy, that, honey. That is some crazy work. Give me 1 second. Let me see if they... Now, why he all up there with it? Oh, okay. Let me check. Okay. All right, cool, y'all. Since y'all all in my business, girl. Girl, I had to let that termite man in the house and stuff so that he could do my checks and everything. You feel what I'm saying, girl? I had to get my little checks and stuff around the house. But anyway, girl, back up out my business and let's get back into hoods, okay? But I do feel like that makes sense, the $280,000, now that the context clue that she was an actual attorney. But I still feel a way like, damn, like, why are they getting that money? I don't like that. So can I go to any part of Georgia, girl? I'm going to have to drive down there to Clayton so I could go see my girl Tammy if I need to pull some records so she could get my coin. You can have my coin, Judge Hayward. But anybody else, I don't know about y'all like that. Now they're saying that they said Gwinnett, Henry, and Fayette County set the cap to $7,500 each, as they should. It really shouldn't exist at all. But in Rockdale, they set theirs at $15,000. Any fee money above those caps is sent to the county treasurer. Girl, that's crazy. What else kind of hidden stuff y'all got up in these laws and things? They said Peterson is expected to pocket $158,000 alone. Girl, I hope you stacked up accordingly over these past few years, because you ain't in that position no more. They said Judge Peterson's salary has the least effect on taxpayers' money, whether locally within the county or the state, as she is the lowest paid judge in the county from county or state funds. So she's the lowest paid overall. Why is she the lowest paid and she's an attorney? But then she's pocketing the coinage. Oh, wow. It may not be tax dollars, but someone is paying those $25 fees. Yeah, us. I definitely think that all the fees should be capped. I agree. Good grief. You could be a millionaire and work for the government. Child, okay. And Lord knows the government don't want that, honey. They're not on their dime. Okay. This is a mess here. Let's see what else. Is there anything else? All right. Okay. Meanwhile, Peterson remains the subject of multiple allegations of judicial misconduct. One of those allegations involved her decision to order a woman to be jailed in August for contempt of court. We didn't know you could go to jail for this. Okay. I do believe this is it. So let's check out this story real quick.
New details in a Fox 5 I-Team investigation earlier this week. Douglas County probate judge Christina Peterson must explain why she ordered a woman jailed and fined $500 after the woman asked to correct a marriage certificate issued 5 years ago. Fox 5 I-Team reporter Randy Travis has more.
PJ Skelton was born in Thailand and raised by her biological uncle. She told the Fox 5 I-Team she never knew her biological father and put her uncle's name as her father on a marriage certificate. In August, after Skelton says she learned her father's name, she approached the Douglas County Probate Court in case she needed to make a correction. Instead, probate judge Christina Peterson held her in contempt of court for, quote, lying under oath and providing false information to the court. The marriage license was issued years before Peterson took office.
Do solemnly.
Now, let me say this. Now, let me pause. I'm going to have to get in here now. Now, the woman did. Now, if she was not adopted by her uncle, and you just put in your uncle's name because you care about your uncle or whatever, like, then you did falsify information. Technically, you did. Right? But I do feel like things are done at the discretion of the judge. And I feel like with this particular matter and understanding the circumstances of this young lady not having her dad in her life, and then to find out what that name is, and I guess she wanted to honor that name in some fashion by making sure that it was listed accordingly. I feel like you could have made that, you could have let that pass. You could have let that pass. I don't know if you was on a power trip or what was really going on. But she did, falsify some stuff though. What's on your identification? What's on your ID? What's on your birth certificate? For you to just be able to, and if it's on your ID, then I would ask what's on your birth certificate for you to just go down there and put your uncle's name down. Because it's not saying that your uncle adopted you. I'm not hearing that part, and there may be a layer that we don't know, but that is giving false information to the court. Yes. Okay. But that's just my personal. All right. But I do know that the judges have their own discretion, and I just feel like you could have let that slide. Like, I just wouldn't feel right locking somebody up because they want to make a name change to honor their parent. Like, are you fucking crazy?
Affirm.
This is the 8th public allegation of judicial misconduct leveled against Peterson by the State Judicial Qualifications Commission, despite her being in office less than a year. That includes ignoring the sheriff's office rule not to let people into the courthouse without being screened.
She did put this courthouse in a very bad place from a security standpoint.
In court filings, Peterson said she did nothing wrong.
But judges who refuse to acknowledge that they are subject to the law rather than above the law don't last long in judicial office.
But then y'all need to go down there and get Mr. Glanville the hell up out of there too, baby. Okay? Y'all need to go get Earl up out of there as well, because he definitely showed it's about a week to 2 weeks ago, and I done fallen off of the case just a second, but I'm sure he's still down there tap dancing on them people's nerves like that. Okay, so y'all need to rack them up too. Rack them up, pack them up.
Supreme Court rejected a petition by the JQC to have Peterson temporarily suspended until a hearing. That won't happen until next year. By paying a $500 fine, Skelton served 2 days of the original 20-day sentence.
I'll sue her.
In Douglas County, Randy Travis, Fox 5 News.
Let me say, the county will have a lawsuit for me, baby. Okay? I don't give a damn. I don't care if I did break a law, whatever I did, put false information down there, whatever. I know that there's a discretion that the judge could use or whatever like that. Like, girl, I'm finna sue you, mother. Period. Okay? Emotional distress, Your Honor, is what it was given. Because you didn't have to take it there. You didn't have to take it there. And then here's the other thing, and we're about to get into the fact that this woman was indeed removed from her position, and we'll go back to the footage and things of what was happening. But my issue is this as well, and it's so disappointing that you are a black woman in this, and I don't even want to tie it to really that, but that's what you are. I do feel like Douglas County is primarily white. I'm sure they have grown over the years or whatnot, but you're sitting in this position despite what your background is. And you already know that people have a dart on your back, like a target on your back. You already know they're trying to get you. Why would you then go and put yourself in a compromising situation? I understand that you were trying to protect someone, but even after you hit the officer and may not even have been aware, because you said you weren't aware, I didn't hear much of an apology of like, I am so sorry, I was trying to do this. Like, it was none of that. It was giving, how dare you, is what it was giving. As I go back and I look at some of the stuff, that's what it's giving, how dare you. You know what I'm saying? You still operate in this space of, I got all this power and y'all can't do that to me, and and that man was right. Y'all don't last long, and enough time will reveal and show, and that karma gonna come knocking at your door. And I hate that for you. You should have been out here rocking, trying to be as clean as you can. And you just can't. You couldn't, girl. And this is where we are. And this is a mess. But let's get into the latest details, because they done got her the hell up off the bench. Now, listen, if they was going to wait on it, because they did say it was going to take some time, I feel like the incident that just happened and the footage that was leaked definitely helped expedite the decision.
The state Supreme Court issued its ruling in the case of embattled probate judge Christine Peterson. The High Court ruled the Douglas County probate judge should be removed from office immediately. Fox 5's Kevin Stewart is in Douglas County, live for us tonight with the latest. Kevin.
Christine, voters had already voted to remove Christine Peterson from office. She lost her primary earlier this year, but now the state Supreme Court says she's got to go right away.
It would appear business as usual at the Douglas County probate office, but it's not. Judge Christina Peterson is out.
Thank God something did happen.
The community has been buzzing about this one. The Georgia State Supreme Court saying in its Tuesday morning ruling, quote, the judge exhibited a consistent pattern of misconduct that stem from willful misconduct in office.
People just kind of get a big head once they get into whatever, area they're in, and they're like, oh, I can get away with anything.
They held to a higher standard, so you know what I'm saying, they gotta do what's needed for the community.
The state high court decision follows a recommendation by the Judicial Qualification Commission to remove Peterson. It found she violated 28 of 30 counts against her. The Fox 5i team has detailed many of the missteps, including asking the public to cash app her birthday gifts on social media.
Oh, no.
What's
no,
wrong
not a
with
judge.
that?
She get paid too much anyway. No, sir. She get paid entirely too much money to ask for some cash out.
The court noted.
I don't think that. Okay, now listen, girl. I feel like your cash apps is coming in the percentage that you're getting off them damn vital records. Let's be clear. Hello? But I also feel like there's nothing wrong with a person asking for cash app. So, I mean, at the end of the day, it's up to the people on whether or not they want to send them or not for their birthday. I remember Candy did that for Riley. I think the people about cussed Candy the hell out. Was it for Riley or was it for Candy? I can't remember. They about cussed her the hell out. Tell my girl, you a millionaire over here asking for cash outs. Well, some people still want to give. Because I know when Candy was on her live and stuff, people would still send in super chats and stuff. So I don't see nothing wrong with it. It's y'all money, y'all. It's up to y'all on what y'all want to or not want to give. You know what I'm saying? But I do feel like with this judge, girl, you got your damn Cash App, Super Chats, PayPal, and Venmos, bitch. When you was getting half of them folks, I'm sorry, all of them folks damn vital record fees, ma'am. Okay? Now, that's where I have to draw the line for you. Now, I get it, but I don't. Like, girl, you over here taking these folks damn, bitch, I done cashed out you the whole 25. When you only was supposed to get half of that. What's that, $12.50? A bit? Girl, no ma'am.
Peterson denied a taxpayer due process by not allowing her an attorney after a discrepancy over a marriage license. Peterson's attorney, Lester Tate, told Fox 5, quote, "We were able to provide her with a vigorous defense, getting numerous counts dismissed, even though we lost the ultimate battle today."
There's some old sayings about, you do as a child when a child, but then you do as an adult when you get older.
All right. Now, Peterson was supposed to remain in office through the end of the year. Now, an interim must be appointed. It's worth noting that Valerie Vi won her race against Peterson during the primary season. So it'll be interesting to see if she is appointed. That will be happening.
Giving her an early start
at the courthouse to make that appointment. It's also worth noting that the assault against a police officer, the alleged assault against a police officer that Peterson is facing, that had nothing to do with today's decision. Reporting live from Douglasville, Kevin Stewart.
Stop lying. It ain't had nothing to do. It had everything to do with it. But of course they gotta say that so they don't be getting sued or get whatever the case is gonna happen to them. But no, they had everything to do with it. All of this stuff coming back to back. The incident happened. Then you turn around and do a press conference. Then after the press conference, the footage is released. And then the very next week we find out that BIT, you have been removed. It has everything to do with that. But let me tell you something, girl. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. You showed your ass, Your Honor. Your Honor, you showed your ass. And then what they said when she got removed from her position, let me see if I can find an article on that, because I could have sworn they said with her being removed from this position, she cannot have a sitting position like this. Let me see. She can't have a position like this, I believe they said, in the state of Georgia for 7 years. So, girl, that's crazy. Girl, why is the people out here fumbling bags? Why is y'all fumbling like that? Oh, child, let me get over here and see if Associated Press is saying it. Let me see. I'm scanning. Okay, where is it? Less than a year into her fourth term. Got that. So they're saying less than a year into her 4-year term in September 2021, the Judicial Qualifications Commission filed that she was doing some bad stuff. Okay, code of conduct was out of order. Now they're saying the agency amended those charges in February 2022 and in July of 2022, bringing the total to 50 counts of alleged misconduct. Now 20 counts were dismissed before and during the final trial, which still left her to address about 30 counts. Of course, they're going to take 20. They ain't going to care because you still got 30. Okay, but I'm trying to get to her being removed. Okay, they said the hearing panel issued a report in March. They said it concluded that Peterson should be removed from office. The Supreme Court said the most troubling allegation against Peterson had to do with her treatment of a woman who appeared before her while trying to correct an error on her marriage certificate. It's funny how y'all are saying error, because it really was not an error. She intentionally put the wrong name, and then she turned around and she put the name that she wanted. Should she have been jailed for it? No, I don't think so. But I see how y'all are trying to word things, though. Peterson held the woman in criminal contempt, which is crazy, imposed a maximum jail term of 20 damn days. That is just stupid. That is just so stupid. And then you gave the lady a fine. They don't have to refund me my damn money. Peterson is also alleged to have allowed people to enter the county courthouse after hours. We saw all of that. I'm trying to get to what the verdict was for her, okay? Do they have that? Let me go to Shade Room and see if Shade Room got it in the comments area. Because I could have sworn they said she won't be able to practice for a certain amount of time. And I'm like, you might as well move out of the state. Get you a new wig and move out of state. Okay, here it is. It is on Shade Room. Okay. So they're saying there were 30 counts brought against Peterson, and the court found that 12 of those counts warranted discipline. Peterson will not be eligible to be elected or appointed to any judicial position in Georgia for at least 7 years. Ma'am, I suggest you go to another state. You sit for the bar if you have not already, and you get to practicing over there. But considering this story is worldwide, your reputation may have already preceded you. I do not know, but you might want to consider doing that. Now, you may still be able to be a practicing attorney, but you better be on your stuff going before these courts. You know what I'm saying? Because you ain't looking too good. I know things supposed to be fair when you get in the courtroom. But, listen, girl, that's crazy work. Girl, you can't be appointed to any judicial position for 7 years. And I feel like with all of this happening, I do think, in my opinion, your bar certification or whatever is probably going to come into question, or you're definitely going to have some strikes on your name. I don't know if they're going to try to punish you by making you pay a fine. I don't know if they're going to suspend you from the bar association or what's going to happen. But for this to happen, you better believe the people that was calling for your removal is probably going to call for an evaluation of your association with the Georgia bar. Girl, that's so crazy. Yeah, she could teach law at a community college. She probably could do that. She probably could be a teacher, a professor of some sort. Girl, I still think you need to leave Georgia, honey. I wouldn't stay here, ma'am. Take that $280,000 and all them vital record fees that you had got and go and get your life together somewhere else outside of Georgia. That's just what it is. So maybe you could go to Alabama, honey. It might be a little peace of quiet if the people in Huntsville ain't shaking up the state. So you might be able to go over there or see if you can make change in Mississippi. You could go down to South Carolina. I wouldn't advise you to go to Florida, but you could go up to Tennessee. Okay? These are just things that I'm thinking, all right? This is a clip for the people that have not gotten a chance to check it out. We are going to get into some of it. This is the cam, okay? The officer's cam, all right? It's crazy. That lady said, I don't want her teaching me. I'm hollering. Do not teach me a damn thing, girl. I know that's right. What, you gonna drop the class as soon as you see she the only professor? I don't want that class. Don't put me in her class. How can I go around it? Let me change. Let me change my focus in law, because I'm not going to do nothing with her. I don't blame you.
Try me like this, died 30 days later, I pray for you. Regardless, wise, where I be in here with Young Thug. I ain't Woody. Yeah. Where in the world is this man going? The last person that ever tried me like this died 30 days later, I pray for you. Regardless, wise, where I be in here with Young Thug.
I ain't know she said that.
Yeah. Where in the world is this man going? I got it. I can walk on my own. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. You a lie. You're a liar.
I'm telling you what I'm telling you. This only.
Okay, this was a mess.
And that's on me.
Just punch the cop.
No, I did not. Go get my purse. Christina, I have your stuff. I got it. Thank you, baby. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Take that girl.
6955 X-ray radio.
What happened to the other girl? The girl she had the conflict with.
6955 X-ray. Show me my 16G.
He would never.
Starting mileage 12684.
With the other girl?
Yeah. I gotta go. I don't know.
I know who I was.
Frankie, answer your phone.
Appreciate you, bro.
What did she do? Nothing.
Security was separating a fight.
Nothing.
I was
He
assisting.
hit a woman. He abused a woman.
She ran up.
And I
Combo of like a push punch.
Oh my.
He put me in handcuffs.
Placed her in
I was
handcuffs.
not in
A
agreement.
push punch.
My God.
I didn't know why that tumultuous manner.
My God. My God. Look at the videotape, ma'am. He punched a woman to the ground and then he did me the same. My God. That is,
Do you need to go to the hospital?
that is so disrespectful.
Do you need to go to the hospital?
God is not pleased on
So listen. Maybe if you wasn't drinking, maybe if you wasn't drinking, you would have known that I walked over there to separate it. So there you go. And that's why you're going to jail.
This woman has done nothing to him, Lord. He put his hands upon her, and I could not sit and watch him sin, Lord. I observed him, and he, in the name of Jesus, Lord, he has been touched by a devil in the demonic spirit, Lord, that he has put his hands upon me.
This is some crazy shit here.
And Lord,
As a judge, you would think she would know how to handle herself after being arrested.
what he's going to do, what he's going to do in this moment. But Lord, you said vengeance is mine, and I will repay, Lord. I will love I will hope that you see mercy on this man. See mercy on this man. He put this beat this woman. I bet his cameras wasn't working. Right when it was outside of that place.
Not the cameras not working.
No, I think you have it confused. Everybody was there? You know I was sitting in the car, right? So I don't know what
you were not sitting in the car. Are you serious?
who was beating on that lady?
You beat on that woman.
You know I had this camera on the whole time. So why are you, what women did I beat?
So yesterday when I was watching this, I was thinking that he had something to do with that, but come to find out, no, he didn't. And I believe him because he got the camera.
What women did I beat?
He was trying to break up the fight. It looked like that. Girl, this is amazing. It's too much.
That's what I said. I said red martini.
You had put your hands on that woman. without cause and provocation.
What woman did I put my hands on?
She did not put her hands on you. She was not aggressive with you. She was not abusive with you, sir.
Yeah, I think you
put your hands on her without cause.
I think you had too much to. I think you had too much. I think you had too much to drink.
Are you serious? I didn't have.
I think you had too much to drink because you can't remember what happened.
Hold on. First of all,
You can't remember what happened.
I wasn't driving, sir.
I didn't say anything about driving.
Careful with what you say.
I didn't say anything about driving.
What you did was put your hands on that lady, and then you punched me to the ground.
Not punched you to the ground.
Please call the people that you have.
Well, something happened for that wig to fly off. I don't know if you punched, but
No, he pushed me to the ground, and so whoever.
oh, he pushed her to the. I thought she said punched. I believe he did push her to the ground. But I feel like that was after she was pushing, and he said it was a push and a punch.
I respect it all, whatever you have to do.
Well, LaShondra, what I'm talking about, honey, when I say that you would think as a judge she would know how to act, right, is to not say nothing. If you feel like he's that much in the wrong, then I wouldn't say nothing. Take me to jail, do what you're going to do, process me, and then I'm going to handle all of that, and I'm going to get all these charges dropped afterwards. That's what I'm talking about. Because now, her being so vocal and yelling and being loud and belligerent, which does leave people to think that she is drunk. Look at what this footage is doing now. It's continuing to damage her career. You see what I'm saying? So I don't expect her to be a button-down professional. And just as I said in my previous video, not sure if you were here when I talked about that, people were wondering why was she even at a Red Martini. I said there's nothing wrong with her going out, hanging out. There's nothing wrong with her having a few drinks here or there. She's a human. They're going to do that. But after you've gotten arrested, I understand you being upset. But if you already know how it works, if you already have a pending situation against you to get you removed, then I won't give them anything extra. I will be as poised as I can, as mad as fuck as I am. And as soon as I get to where I need to be, I'm going to handle it. Period. So that is what I'm talking about. Okay? Okay, well then maybe that's you. You're a fighter. I can fight too, but I also know when and when not to. And I feel like as a judge, to me, you should know that. You know what I'm saying? And everybody fights in different ways, right? So you just said that you'll fight with your words. And obviously that's her situation too. I'm going to fight with that paper on your ass. And I'm going to have that job if I feel like you was that much in the wrong. You ain't going to hear a whole lot from me. But I'm going to show you. I promise you that. So that's what I mean. Like, that's what my thoughts and expectation would have been of hers if you feel that you're so much in the right and he's so wrong. And this, I'm not going to go back and forth with you because here's the thing. The officer is going to automatically tell you that you're lying. He's going to be like, nah, that's not what happened. Da, da, da. For what? I got you. Know that. I got you. And when we done, I'm going to get that name. I'm going to get that badge. I'm going to solicit for the footage. I'm going to have my witnesses. I'm going to do what I need to do. And that's how I would fight. But I'm not going to go back and forth with you. And then you already got a pending situation. Come on now.
I respect it. I would never sit back and watch you the woman and put your hands on a woman that you the one. I would never. And but for you to put me in handcuffs that I would not watch it is disrespectful.
It's not going to get her out of the cuffs. That's the crazy thing. He not going to unarrest her.
tell everything. There's no reason to lie.
I pray to God you had your camera.
Yeah, it was on, so I can't wait. Yeah. Oh, God's answering your call.
What you need help spelling?
No, I don't need help spelling anything.
L-I-E-S.
No, I just need help spelling your name. I'm trying to. You trying to? Bro, I'm not going to county. Well, you making it take longer. I'm just gonna finish the report. Don't worry about it. Okay. You want to go home? Do you want to get booked in so your friends can get you?
I'm gonna go home regardless. Where I be in here with Young Thug. I ain't Woody.
Yeah.
I've been watching his show. Listen.
I want you to. I want to book you in.
Yeah.
And you don't want to get booked in though.
I could give a.
You don't care to get booked in.
And what you do? I would love for you to pick up the phone and call who I asked you to call. Call the people that I asked you to call. Call Stan, call Kylie, call.
Okay, for who? Call them for who? Call them for who?
Me.
Well, I don't know who you are. What you?
Know who I am.
I don't know who you are.
Sir, call them and ask them.
Ask them.
Ask them. And would I ever put my hands on a man more and less?
Ask them who?
More or less an officer.
This is crazy work, bro. These people crazy.
I'm the officer. What hands am I gonna put on officer?
You punched that woman to the ground and then did me. So don't ever try me. In God's name. Listen.
Listen.
And I pray for you because I just prayed for you right now. And I hope you heard it.
Listen.
I heard it. I hope you
Instead
heard
of going back and forth.
I hope you heard it. I don't care what you say. But I hope you heard it because I'm going to tell you coonery don't go but too far.
So, and
how far do you guys out?
ma'am, I'm trying to get this project.
Oh my.
I'm trying to get this project. Okay. I'm trying to get this process.
I'm praying for you right now. Don't talk to me. Like I'm really praying for your spirit.
Anyways, that's 596-9558. That's Judicial and fingerprint scanner.
That's ready.
You're allowed to have one at ready.
Take me where you need to take me. I'm not scared of you or jail. Please take me where you need to take me.
Listen.
No, I could give a. Take me where you want to take me. You're not going to harass me, and I'm not. No, I could give.
Listen.
You stop playing with me. You have beat a woman and you beat me to the ground.
Ma'am.
Take me where you want to take me.
It went from push to beat to the ground.
And I don't care. You don't need identification. You have locked people up and you have picked up dead bodies when you don't know who bodies it was, but you picked them up. Take me where you need to take me.
I'm trying to.
No, take me where you need to take me immediately, expeditiously.
You're preventing
Take
that.
me. I could give it. Take me where you want to take me.
So how do you want me to take you somewhere expeditiously?
Now. Take me where you want to take me. I pray for you. I promise I pray for you because your life, you have a long life to live. I promise you. I pray for you.
Ma'am, I need your first name and last name.
I pray for you, sir. Listen to me.
So I can book you in so you can go on with your day. So you can go on with your day.
Sir, the last person that ever tried me like this died 30 days later. I pray for you. And I pray for you. My God.
I'm trying to book you in.
My God.
So you can
right
go.
Right now in Jesus' name, I
chill out.
This,
and you
Lord,
can go home.
I pray.
I'm trying to book you in.
He's a woman abuser, Lord. He abused that woman outside here, tried to abuse me, Lord. Right now, I ask that you forgive him. I ask that you put it in his heart and his spirit, Lord. I pray that you let him live and understand. I pray. And he don't understand, Lord. And if he feels this is a mockery, Lord, please let him understand.
Ma'am, I'm trying to get you booked in so you can go
Lord,
home.
he doesn't understand what this is. He doesn't understand the Spirit of God because he's understood what the good old boy and Proud Boys is. He understood what Illuminati is, but he don't know what you are. It's not on my hands. It's on that woman's hands that he beat to the ground just a minute ago that I wouldn't watch. Let him take me where I need to be.
Ma'am, I need your name so I can take you where you want to go.
Home where I need to be.
Where do you want to go?
Let me make it.
You want to go home?
Where I need to be, Lord.
Listen, I'm cutting you. Listen.
No, because
I'm not giving you a
space. You to call. You got his number.
What's your name?
Collie.
Give me your name. Okay, so give me your name and I'll call Collie.
Cyrus Collie.
Give me your name. Give me your name and I'll call him.
Call him now.
Give me your name and I'll call him.
I do feel like the officer could have called the person. I know he frustrated, girl. I do. I know he frustrated. Because if she not gonna give me her name, I'm gonna call who you need to call, because I'm gonna get your name either way. Okay. Now you may not stop this paperwork from going through, but let me go ahead and call who I need to call. Okay. So I don't know why he was afraid to make the call or didn't want to make I don't know, but I mean, he could have made the call. But you know what? I also feel like you could have let that lady walk away so that she didn't go to jail because she made a name change off of marriage. And you held that lady in contempt for 20 days and then turned around and gave her a fine at that. I'm not over that. And I don't give a fuck what nobody talking about. Okay. It was to your discretion. So at his discretion, he could call somebody or he could book your ass. So at this point, I was kind of, feeling a little bad for you yesterday. But as I dig into more details, it's giving you wrong for that, ma'am.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
And then all this extra shit she's doing. I understand you being upset. Ain't nobody telling you ain't got to be upset or whatever. Be mad. But this ain't helping your case. It's not going to make him unarrest you. It's not going to make him not book you. None of that. So I'm just like, what are we doing this for? You just holding him up, being emotional, crying, praying. And he just going to continue to aggravate you like you over there aggravating him. It's like, it's a lost cause at this point. Right. What the fuck going on?
You said I would be the officer allegedly. So why would you take me to the city jail? What is city about being a county officer, sir?
Who's a county officer? I'm not a county officer.
What are you? A city? Oh, you're a city officer. The city of Atlanta. Oh my God.
Child, I can't take it. This is too much.
You didn't even put the hands up on the woman who's trying to beat you.
Crazy. Let me fast forward this, girl.
Don't touch me.
Alright, can you step up?
But what? I wasn't cuffed. I wasn't when it needed to. Shut the f up. You look like a was trying to eat on me before and I never let him.
Did y'all? She said you look like they was trying to eat on me before and I never let them. Hollering.
Stop touching me.
Don't.
Yeah, stop touching me. Get the fuck out of me. Stop touching. I got it. I can walk on my own. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. I got it. I can walk on my own. Don't touch me. This be the woman and think I'm about to watch it and be cool with it. You weird. And get your own. Listen. We'll see. I could go. But you just need a name?
Yeah.
What's your name?
She not giving nobody her name.
I asked him to call somebody for me, and he did. So, what's your name? When I get to call somebody, please, I'll talk to you. I asked him to call Cyrus Colley. Call Cyrus, please. Thank you. Cyrus Colley, thank you.
Girl, I'm trying to find out who the hell Cyrus Colley is, too. Let me look Cyrus up. And why the hell y'all ain't call him Cyrus Colley? What is this? Oh, girl, he the Douglas County Sheriff. Sheriff. Oh, okay.
If something happened to me,
Okay then, Mr. Colley. Mr. Colley probably somewhere like my name Bennett and I ain't in it. Don't put me in this. Okay, don't jeopardize me getting my position because of you.
where's your camera? You can't let me get in this car with this lunatic.
Give me your name. If you give me your name, then you'll be booked here. You'll be with us. Just give me your name.
No.
What's your name?
No. Call. Do what I don't know.
I don't know people.
Call Colley. You do know Colley. Yes, you do.
Who is that? Where she work?
Him.
Where he working?
Atlanta Police Department.
Well, I don't know who that is.
Yes, you do. Do you know Faggot?
No.
She there in Faggot. Yes, you do.
I don't know you.
Yes, you do.
Nigger.
Give me your name and you stay here.
I guess he was gonna call somebody in Fulton County to help her out.
Call them all. And tell them I can't. How am I going to tell them? I got somebody.
Call them and I will say hello. And they will know who I am.
You can't do that. Like,
It's harassment. It's harassment. And I will. Are you recording this?
No, I appreciate it.
You're losing this. Are you recording
Ma'am, you can be here and stay here, and your friends can pick you up.
No.
The ones that were in the Audi.
Listen to
That's
me.
it. All I have to do is put your name and date of birth on here, so you can get booked in.
You
That's
a
all.
lie. You're a liar.
I'm telling you what I'm telling you.
You're accusing me of, and you're a liar.
Disorderly
You beat
conduct.
that to the ground, and you hit me to
You
the
have
ground.
the wrong person.
Yes, that was you.
No, you're drunk, and I'm
I
telling
don't even drink like that, you
Come on.
weirdo.
And that's why you're acting like this.
Are you going to give us the information so you can stay here or you get back in the car?
Are you gonna let me die in the car with this?
This is crazy.
Good luck.
I just tell my
Okay, so perhaps let's see his and see how it's looking.
It doesn't work that way. You can always, you know,
Oh, you know I will.
And you can do
And I'm
that.
gonna do it tomorrow.
Well, it might not be tomorrow.
Well, I'm going to subpoena this. Call it whatever you want. You
I'm
get
going to
rid of
these from the jail. I'm just trying to help.
Call it what you
But
want
if
to
you
do.
don't,
I asked him to call who I asked him to call, but he said
and I text him he's asleep. I know
Is
Kylie
he?
personally as well. And I tried to contact him. He's asleep.
you have how many numbers you got to call?
I have two. Both of them. You have both of them? What is he going to do for you today right now?
What is he gonna do for you today, right now?
I don't know. I've never been falsely arrested in the city of Atlanta.
Okay. He still doesn't make the decision to arrest you. But we can't call him to
Call your
assist
sheriff.
him. I'm sorry?
Call your sheriff.
Sheriff, we don't work for Fulton County Sheriff.
Who do you for city of Atlanta?
Yes, ma'am.
Who is your chief now?
Chief Sherbon.
Who?
Chief Sherbon.
How long they been here?
Sherbon, I don't know. He's been here a really long time.
This is
I've been
crazy.
here. He's been a chief. Chief, how long has he been a chief? Maybe a year or two.
Okay, I'm about to say it ain't been long.
But I still don't know how that's relevant right now. Again, we're going to take you down to Fulton County. We're trying to get you identified there. We're just trying to help you. If you don't mind being here, you said you can be all
Sir,
day,
I
all
don't even,
week.
ma'am, I don't even know what I'm being arrested for at this point, ma'am. If you can tell me,
It's a city charge, but
call me city charge.
once we get her name, it can escalate.
But can you
Yeah, I'm just gonna do a county charge
You
when we
can't
get
scare me with that. You can tell me what I've been arrested for, and I would be very.
It's a city charge obstruction.
Child, this crazy work.
No, see, it's
This the chief here.
Changing the charge is as we speak.
Child, this is so
What's
crazy.
the charge?
I just said.
What's the charge?
disorderly conduct.
What did I do?
Ma'am, we went over this.
Ma'am, you have been disorderly, ma'am, since you have.
Acting violent to most.
What did I do?
You interfered as I was talking to somebody and punched me in my chest. I'm not charging
Now,
you.
sir, you're sir, officer, you are changing things, sir, because at the top of the video, sir, you were tussling with that girl. Now, you probably was trying to break up a fight, but you was not trying to talk to no goddamn body. That Miss Man ran up on you and she had put the hands on you and told you to get up off that lady, okay? You said that she pushed and she punched you, okay? Now, I don't really know. Now, you could be mad that she made an interference into what the hell was going on, or she really could have pushed you. You feel what I'm saying? But it was a lot going on, and you could have used your discretion as well, and you chose not to. So therefore, here we are, and she continued to antagonize the situation as you guys were making it over to the police station, okay? And thinking that she's above the law. She thinks that she's going to be able to go around somebody so she can prevent herself from getting these charges that she ended up getting anyway. You did all of that and still got charged. Now, we do hope that they get dropped, as they are just a misdemeanor, but we do not know, okay? The reputation has already been damaged, okay? As they have already removed her from the position.
Battery on a law enforcement officer. I'm charging you with disorderly conduct. You can go home. You can signature bond out.
So right now,
Give me a city charge.
Again, it will be never happened. What we're doing right now is giving you a city charge. He's giving you the option to give you a city charge. Once he goes to full county and get your full correct name, you're gonna make us something else. He's gonna put a state charge of physically assaulting him.
Okay. So he'll make something up.
No, if he shows, if he says that you put your hands on him.
No, he put his hands on me.
I just wanted to.
Why do I look like? You think I went out looking like this? I didn't go out looking like this. That man put his hands on me, and he put a hand on another woman. It wasn't me, ma'am. I don't do that. I don't even know the woman he put his hands on.
Well, I haven't Mirandized you, so I'm not gonna ask you.
Exactly. He didn't either. He didn't either. Correct. Because if I'm not under arrest, then why he didn't?
But see, this is my thing, though. If you know how it works as a judge, typically, in my personal opinion, not being in her position, I just feel like if you feel so confident on what's happening, then I feel like it's nothing for you to go ahead, do what you got to do, because you did all of that and you still ended up here being charged. So it's like you came out better just like feel away, be upset, maybe I don't expect her to just go and not say absolutely nothing, but I would definitely say minimal, very minimal to nothing. Go ahead and process me so I can show just how far you was willing to take it, so that when I take it even further, then you will have an understanding. Okay, as a judge, if you just feel so right that you didn't know this lady, he assaulted this woman, assaulted you, you were defending yourself, whatever, and you feel confident that you can get these charges dropped, then yeah, because nothing that you were doing was going to make him unarrest you. So all of this extra talking and bringing other people into the situation, it's not helping. She can't make him do nothing if she ain't no superior or just, you know what I'm saying? She's just another officer. So you pleading, it's not making sense to me.
Mirandize me. You don't have to. Unless I'm questioning you.
Okay.
Which I'm not about.
So who's talking to me then? Am I just talking?
I can speak to you. I can ask you your name, and I can see how you and cooperate with you to get your name. I'm not asking you about the incident that occurred.
Right.
I'm not asking you about your
I went in there?
Yeah.
And I got finger running.
You got scanned to see if you can come into the system.
And what happened?
You've been arrested.
What happened?
It didn't come back because you're not cooperating with us. So
you saying I didn't cooperate?
She just scanned the thing. She just said she scanned.
You saying I didn't do my fingerprints?
I don't think that's not cooperating if y'all chose to scan her thinking you're going to find something in the system and you ain't find nothing. I mean, it sounds like she's cooperating, but y'all just ain't got nothing on her because her slate is clean. This is her only incident, and she's trying to keep it to a minimum. But what she's doing, I don't think that's really helping.
So at this point, I was just coming to you, Sergeant Daniels. You'll be going to full county jail to be processed and scanned there. If you don't come back, you'll just be going back to
What's your first name?
I don't have to give you that. My dash number is 7162. I'm not arrested.
But I'm not either. Allegedly.
You are. You are
So you
arrested,
he left that location with you? That's what I thought. I thought so too, but I didn't know what I was arrested for.
But again, I'm sorry.
So you're saying it was, now you're saying it was, you're saying he made up something.
Or is she the sergeant? Or is she in
what's
charge
the
of
real
him?
charge? Because I just want to make sure I have the charge down. It was obstruction.
It's
What was
disorderly
it?
conduct.
Disorderly conduct.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, you said something else. I just want to make sure.
I'm not the arresting officer, so it doesn't matter what I said when it came to your charges. I'm not arresting you. So if he told you your charges previously, that's
He never told me, ma'am. So I'm
But you said I changed your charges, so you
No, but I didn't know shit.
Okay,
So I
I'm
just
not
wanted to
gonna
make
go back and
sure.
forth. I just wanted to see if you wanted to cooperate before we took you
Cooperate with
somewhere
what?
else. With your name.
You can't get my fingerprints?
I want you to put your toe in. I don't want your toe to get
My show is in.
Wait, here, seatbelt. Hold on, he's gonna put your seatbelt back on.
Go down to the county.
Baby, this is a mess here, honey. She was eating her up.
So he didn't arrest the woman he beat up or me? So I just get beat up. I just get arrested for the person he beat up?
Can't watch your phone.
I wasn't there. So you can ask the judge whenever that happens. All right. Then you put your foot in.
Daniel, thank you so much, Daniel.
All right, thank you.
Daniel's.
Girl, ain't nothing like acting like you bad, and then you end up getting dethroned from your own position.
6955 X-ray radio. 6955.
Very
X-ray,
disappointing.
could you show me
I
around
hate
to
this
Fulton County
happened.
Jail with this female. Started mileage 1.
Girl, this was crazy. Crazy. I saw more details this time around than I saw the previous time. I didn't even know she made that comment about Young Thug and Lil Woody and stuff. I just feel like she did herself a disservice. I understand you're a judge and stuff like that. It seems like she was operating like, yeah, she was trying to get a favor from a friend or whatever, but then at the same time it was giving, y'all gonna be disappointed when you find out who I am. Girl, I would have expedited that process. Let me go ahead and do my thing. Okay, let me go and get the hell up out of here for disorderly conduct or whatever. And then y'all gonna have to see me for putting that charge on me, knowing that you was the one that violated me or whatever it is, whatever her stance is. But this was crazy. This was a crazy situation. Girl, how embarrassing. And it's not just a local situation. This is like worldwide now. Everybody about know your name. You've been removed from office. Girl, it's terrible. It's just not a good look. Now you got this dark cloud over you. And it's very unfortunate. And I know some people going to want to support and go up and feel like the media is painting her out to be a certain person. And I do understand that. I do feel like the media can play a strong role in the image of how people are seen and stuff. But let's be honest. This footage here is enough. Her own actions in this footage is enough for people to judge her accordingly and see whatever it is they want to see about her just from this footage. Okay, so if they feel away, she heavily contributed to that. Okay, so that's all that I got, y'all. I ain't got no more at this time. I am Jami, that's me. Make sure that you guys are liking up the video, subscribing to the channel, following me on Instagram and Twitter at Jami, that's me. And I'm going to catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.
My city and cul-de-sac, coming out swinging like soldier rag, leading my people like quarterback. But I study this shit, I'm an almanac. Had to get up and grind. Knowledge is booming, I'm here to apply. Came with the chip and the dip, it just single the mind.
Thank you for the super chat, Tony.
Spinning the block for the Gouda, we hitting the jeweler, the flood out the net. We don't do beef for computers, I'm straight out the sewer, we come when you rest. Niggas be looking perplexed, so keeping my foot on their neck. No map, I trust my gut for the quest. With drama, I'm fully abreast. I was ready for years and they doubted me. All of a sudden they tell me they proud of me. I've been dropping these haters like calories. Cross them out, I came back with some batteries. Stand for my honor, but you run no corner. Packing the stick with a drummer.